This is where it starts. When you have your own cabinet shop at home, it's pretty darn convenient, let me tell you. We are going to be building this wall unit for the entertainment center in the living room here. It's going to go right in between that door and that doorway there. And I think we're going to leave room for this plant, about a 36-inch space here, and probably about the same over here. So this is where it starts. We sit down and start penciling it out. This is what I do. Take my book, all my little squares on there. I know roughly what I'm gonna build it for width. I'll just start putting some lines down. Nice and straight. And then we'll figure out the height and the lower level, what space we need for the flat screen TV that'll go in there. Some tall units on each side for some decorative storage, and also serious storage for things behind maybe some doors. I think I'm gonna go with inset doors on this build. That's a hot trend right now. This inset is really starting to come back. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use select red oak, plain slice veneer core for the wood, and probably a shaker door for the inset doors, and shaker drawer fronts also. So I'm gonna start drawing this up, and I'll get back to you soon. Good morning all. New day in the shop, and we have a empty shop out there to fill up. So I've got two projects we're gonna kick off here. First one this morning is gonna be our entertainment center cabinets for in the living room there for Mary and I. So I'm going to show you how we draw up the face frames and kind of design that plan. Last night we did that. So we're going to do that, and let's head in. Got the air conditioner going today. She's starting to get warm out there. Finally heating up around here. But yeah, as you can see, we got empty floor space here. Empty. So we're gonna fix that real quick. So here's our layout. We've got two tall cabinets on the end, a little bit shorter in height than the center unit. Here's our base units coming across. They're different depths also. And this section right here, this upper section, is going to be a different depth. You'll see 12 inches deep here. These are going to be 9 inches. The reason I do that, this crown molding is going to come around, oops, sorry about that, and butt into this cabinet. So we got to have that clearance there. Here's our end units. They're going to sit on top of these base cabinets here. So I got those two face frames drawn out. We're going to have adjustable shelves here. They're going to be open with no doors on. So 60 tall, 24 wide. I always do the face frames first. I've seen some people online, they'll build these box cabinets, the boxes, and then build the face frame. And that, I don't know why anybody would do that. But I guess if it works for you, it works, but it wouldn't work here. You gotta know what your finished product is. All your face frames put together, length. This is the key thing right here, very first thing. So So that's those. Okay, now I'm going to draw this center unit here. It's going to be 6 inches taller. So this is all I do. And I believe we're 60 wide. So I'm ½ inch equals a foot. Come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 60 inches. Come down. So this marks the outside of the face frame. Now draw your face frame in. And where I have doors on these cabinets, they're going to be inset doors also. We're going to go with that high-end look. Your lines don't have to be perfectly, straight. I mean, if you want to grab this or a combination square or a drafting square, go ahead. If that works. I just pencil it out. Okay, this is going to be 60, and the height is 66. Okay. Now we're coming down 30 inches from the top here. So we'll come down, there's 1 foot, 2 foot, and 6, 30 inches. Draw that. Draw your bottoms rail or style, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to have, let's see, the openings here. Roughly 18 inches. I'll lay this out more precise when I build the face frame. And I use the tape measure, but I'll just pencil it in right now like this. We're going to come over 18. That, there. So, this is going to be the open area. And we're going to have doors here and here, as you can see on the plan right here. So I'm leaving 36 inches right here for the TV. It's going to be on a wall mount to the wall, so I can pull out and we can twist and turn it if we like to or want to. Okay? And okay, that unit's going to be 12 deep. So that's our 3 main face frames for the upper units. And I'm not putting a style or a floor in these cabinets right here. I want them to sit down on that oak countertop, so the oak countertop protrudes out, so it just looks nicer in my eyes. Excuse me. Okay, base cabinet. Let's draw those right here. I think we're roughly 21. And we are 24 wide, same width as up here. Now a lot of guys would, they like to use the computer, the CAD software, and that sort of thing, and that's fine. I just never pursued that. I've always did it like this here. This is going to have 2 drawers, inset drawer fronts also. So this is 24. And the height, let's see, it's going to be 21 with the countertop. I'll grab my tape measure here. Okay, it's going to be 21 finish. 3-inch toe kick, so let's take 3 off. Takes us to 18. And then we're going to have a 3/4 inch thick countertop. That takes us to 17 1/4. So this would be 17 1/4 in height. Only a 3-inch high toe kick. Excuse me again. Got a tickle. Okay, now we're going to go over here. We're going to draw this one in. Start here. I had one comment here on our Let's Build channel, and one fellow wanted me to stress more measurements and that sort of thing with the channel. We're kind of doing both, you know, kind of a, I don't know what you call it. I like to throw some cooking in every now and then. That's kind of fun. But so we'll mix it up back and forth. So this is going to be 17 1/4, and it's 24 wide. All right, now we've got this unit right here. It's going to be 60 wide. I guess the reason I like doing this way all these years, if I want to change something, I just take the eraser here and change it. And I know on a CAD system you can remove this stuff real easily also, but I never like looking at all those parts lists that prints out. Oh my God, to me it drives me bananas. Never liked that part. I like to write my own parts down, what I'm going to have for jambs and bottoms, and I just don't like all that overload lines and print out of multiple pieces. Don't like that. So okay, now we're going to have like an 18 here. It'll match the top here. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a toe kick. I probably should do a toe kick the same way as on these here. So let's go 3-inch toe kick. We'll have to allow for that. So they're 25 minus 3-inch toe kick. 1, 2, that takes us at 22. Minus a 3/4 inch top, 21 1/4. That's the face frame tall height. 21 1/4. Draw that in, and let's see. These cabinets are going to be 30 deep, so they're pretty deep. But for right now, all we need is the face frame. They've got one drawer in each one. And to be inset drawer and door also. So for my information, what I need now, for my face frames, this is it. That's all I need. And yeah. So hopefully you could see that real clear. I think you can. Oops, sorry about that. So that's the very first thing we do. I'm gonna zoom out of this here. There, get back to that beautiful view outside. Summertime in Wisconsin, love it, love it. That's the very beginning of each project, whether it's a kitchen, whether I'm going into a bank and measuring up for teller lines, convenience store, everything gets penciled out like that. Then I meet with the customer and go from there. And we tweak it and get it perfect how they want it. mean, it's not that full. You can still see the pipe back there. It's just not drawing as well as it should. So, it's going to be my next ticket, next job to get down here. So, thanks for watching.